right? Sometimes if something comes into power, you wait and you see. Especially the last time Malzahar got popular, right? It was Faker who played it. Everybody else follows suit, and after that, it's 100% pick ban.
Honestly, just a work of art.
I mean, the story of SOMDAY when he came over to the NALCS, as he gets into the 1v1 with HAUNTZER, trying to proc more of those vitals.
HAUNTZER has W.
HAUNTZER trying to save it and make the play. The riposte to slow him down. Oh, blood! Dunks him down 1v1.
Was waiting for Shrimp to get there, but that's the flash down from HAUNTZER. Gonna try to heal up, missed the Q. HAUNTZER with the outplay.
Dialing on him. 32 to 23 CS as well as the play comes in bottom side. Can they actually make it? Big gonna be taken low. Damage coming through. SVENSKEREN gonna be forced to repel up. Doublelift now, the one who's actually very low. Very early on in this game.
Oh, he parried it.
Onto the stun.
Got level 6.
Now SOMDAY might be able to make this one happen. A grand challenge is issued. SOMDAY is hastened, catching up after his opponent. The dominance is there, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. The heal comes out. HAUNTZER
counter
down with SVENSKEREN. SOMDAY still chasing, grabbing the kill. Now, can he make even more happen?
He's waiting for Elise.
Vitals being proc. Shrimp making his way into the fight. The repel goes up, but can it come down in time? Yep, he's got BJERGSEN nearby. Shrimp going around, making sure that he avoids that most common vision path, just like he said. SOMDAY goes in, and this is where you're going to see the fight happen. The grand challenge again coming out. There's a lot of minions putting damage onto SOMDAY, though.
He's going to go over into the bush.
No blast cone, HAUNTZER. No blast cone to get out means that HAUNTZER is caught between a rock and a hard place, and Elise will shut him down. As Shrimp grabs himself a kill, the second one for DIGNITAS this game, and HAUNTZER's second death.
Gang, top. They all know how to play the game.
Good.
Let's see what happens.
They all know how to play the game. We would hope.
So, Shrimp may try to go in and hold on, though. They call the bluff. They win it.
Doublelift taking down Big's Ignite Tick, the thing that actually finishes him off.
BIOFROST was roaming. This time they saw him on a ward. And look at this here. HAUNTZER diving, giving away that there's SVENSKEREN. But look at that, Shrimp's there too. Here comes the TP.
TP's gonna be coming in. SOMDAY does not riposte correctly, but HAUNTZER is already dead. SVENSKEREN is very far forward. BJERGSEN trying to join the fight. KEANE's gonna be taking the blast cone. There's no way out for Sven. That's a dead spider, man.
Whoa. 2-1-2 for SOMDAY in the top lane now. He is rolling in gold.
That's not where you want a Fiora to be if you're going up against him. TSM has a problem to deal with SOMDAY now.
And this right here, you see, they just saw him with the ward, and then LOD ducks into the bush so you have less reaction time. Flash, root, and that's perfectly played from the DIGNITAS bottom lane after they saw BIOFROST on the ward that he just walked back over.
One thing that I want to point out and keep track of is every time those things are bought, who's buying them? BIOFROST puts some damage onto LOD. Timber Fate comes down. Doublelift is right there, throwing down the trap. As now SVENSKEREN going to be taking some damage too. Shrimp wanting to make the kill. He gets it. But what else is going to transpire here? It's 2 for 1 so far. HAUNTZER grabbing the kill onto Shrimp as KEANE gets a kill now as well. HAUNTZER trying to find more opportunity here. SOMDAY backing himself out. 3 dead on the side of Dig, only 2 on TSM.
Yeah, 3 for 2, and now they get to push the bottom, and this lane is so close to going down, and that's first turret for TSM.
Just being there slightly earlier can be the difference between a one fight and a lost one. TSM happy with that outcome, but now BIOFROST is in some danger yet again. The kick comes out onto SVENSKEREN, who's finding death number 3 this game.
This is a pick composition, and the fact that they can just throw out an arrow like this, hits BIOFROST. Don't know if they'll follow up though. What the?
Doublelift taking a lot of damage. The Stranglethorn's nearly going to be sealing his fate as KEANE is the only one to die so far.
SOMDAY off on the side, but this is 5-man strong for TSM. Talk about siege comp at the very beginning. This is exactly what they want. In the lane phase, whether or not he has BIOFROST next to him.
TSM wanting to stop this Rift Herald attempt from DIGNITAS.
Oh, is this death number 4?
SVENSKEREN, who's low again. He falls right back to the ground on top of the silence from the Malzahar. HAUNTZER's in the pit. He's got himself silenced, but he's shielded up, gets back to his team. Already popped his ulti. Rift Herald low, secured by Shrimp, but HAUNTZER has the damage. They take him down. BJERGSEN with the kill credit, but suppression onto HAUNTZER. Barely going to be kept alive. Can he actually get away? I don't think so. TSM now have lost 2 in exchange for 1 and a Rift Herald.
And top turret.
And they've got to back away.
Early CDR is looking for those kickbacks.
Oh, ooh,
another
not SVENSKEREN again. Big getting the kill credit. A Shrimp jumps back over the wall, keeps himself alive. 5 deaths for SVENSKEREN, almost half of TSM's total.
And are they going to call the Baron right now? They have the Mountain Break. That's a Baron call.
That is a brave call. If I've seen one, they can do it quickly. It's actually being shredded pretty fast.
Oh,
with a nice spot for Q. Tempered Fate locking him down. Big having to escape from BJERGSEN. LOD turning his attention over the other way. They're trying to focus the Baron down. They got to be making the call. They secure the objective, but now can they win the fight? HAUNTZER going to be chasing after LOD. Suppression onto BIOFROST. Over the wall they go, and out they are.
HAUNTZER maybe looking for something. Can he get it? Nope.
Not today. Man, not today. The Baron empowered recall is way too fast.
This series just turned those Dignitas memes of Dignitas Baron lol. No lol this time.
No, this is not Dig Baron low. This is Dig Baron PogChamp. This is some real Baron calls happening right now for Dignitas.
And now TSM, the Baron going over to Dignitas, really have to be careful, but
All right.
Zero reason to be there, by the way.
No, none at all. Big gets himself picked off.
Because if something's cheese, it eventually might become age and become a real strat. Hold on.
SVENSKEREN again caught out. The arrow from LOD will seal his fate, and Shrimp will pick up the money. Well, not really stacked, but still applied through the
another pick.
BIOFROST.
Transit.
They get him on his way through the journey. It's still magical enough to escape, but he's low HP. He's not in a spot to contribute too much until he gets back and heals. BJERGSEN eats the Sonic Wave. Shrimp is going to find himself Tempered Fate locked up. If they can catch the jungler, that's big, because then the Dragon is not a desirable objective. The repel gets Sven away for now. Big gonna be taken low. Malzahar ulti in. HAUNTZER gonna be the target, but he's so very tanky. Shrimp trying to run. Somebody's gonna block it. LOD, the hero, saves his jungler and the potential to find this Infernal Drake. SOMDAY's gonna be zoning. Big off the back, and that's a Dignitas Infernal Drake.
Pushing him out. Where's SVENSKEREN? He's hunting down Sven. He's saying,
SOMDAY just keeps SVENSKEREN away. The arrow gets fired off. SVENSKEREN's forced to repel. A Tempered Fate going to be buying a little bit of time. Baron is low, and that is secured by Dignitas. Now TSM has to retreat. They don't want to lose anybody on this. Dominus already popped. Shrimp eats the ace in the hole. HAUNTZER still has the ulti active. It's going to deactivate momentarily. There you go. SOMDAY in the top lane. Might be able to find Doublelift here. This is catastrophe if it ends up working. Double is so low. SOMDAY nearly destroying him in an instant.
Does have QSS though, so you have to find some way to lock him down. And SOMDAY recheck.
Ooh, a Spider and a Gator both waiting. Can he get away from this? But he's got a lot of healing potential through those vitals. If he can actually turn this around,
he might. I was like, Sven, don't go in there.
Yeah, Sven's.
He'll get Q to the other side of you and actually just kill you. Hold on. You got me there.
Just trying to find some silver linings as KEANE not going to find a silver lining out of this one. Tries to drop the ulti, but the Doom Jacuzzi will not be enough. He gets picked off. Still, something to be happy about. Dignitas making good use out of those. Now moving down towards that Elder Drake. LOD stepping out of the Tempered Fate, not too worried about it. Arrow comes through, not finding the mark. SOMDAY off in the flank. And TSM, they're forced away, and Dignitas make the call. They say, hey, let's go for Elder. Taken by TSM though. TSM is not willing to give this up without a fight. Stranglethorn's going to be put down to buy a little bit more time.
They gotta keep
fill out the Drake. They gotta try to do it. They've got the Drake, but what can they do now? KEANE is dead. HAUNTZER gonna be soaking some damage, and SOMDAY has made his entrance. HAUNTZER's gonna be cut down next. SOMDAY on this Fiora has hit late game. He's got the triple kill, and TSM will fall. Dignitas march on the base.
They have a minion wave top. They have one about to push mid. They're going to either just take the whole base here with those 40-second death timers, or they're just going to leave it in complete shambles. I feel like they go for broke here. They try to end it 2-1.
They've got the chance. They've got the damage. They break the inhibitor turret instantly. Inhibitor goes the same way as well. BIOFROST has to be some kind of a miracle worker. Dignitas has Nexus turret number 1. Nexus turret number 2 is gone, and Dignitas will go to a perfect 3-0 record.